Hi, I'm Dr. Toni Sims Muhammad, here to talk to you today about Success Bound, mentoring today's youth towards college success. Specifically, we'll discuss the Mentee Project, which is to be completed as a conclusion to the mentoring process. So, first, we'll look at the actual project on the computer. Here on my computer screen, as you can see, I've pulled up the actual package of the Mentee Project, which is to be completed this semester. I'll simply scroll down, and of course, if you have acquired the actual instructions by now, you too can also look as we go along and make notes or jot down any questions that you may have for me at some point in time. Basically, the scope of the project is to assist the students in determining what career path they believe they are interested in pursuing. And in order to do this, the student, of course, needs to gather information about the particular career path they are interested in. The mentor can actually assist in this process by bringing materials such as magazine clip-out articles, conducting actual research about the particular profession, such as how much earnings that particular profession can make, also some of the benefits and resources of working in a particular profession, likes and dislikes of other persons who are already in that particular profession, and all of the basic information that it will take in order for the student to acquire knowledge and, of course, the know-how to navigate the process of obtaining a college degree in that particular field. But basically, the scope of the project is to complete or devise a display board with a 2.5-minute presentation about the particular person's chosen profession, or the mentee has the option of devising a PowerPoint presentation, 10 slide minimum, with a 3 to 5 minute oral presentation. This, of course, is to be achieved over the next 4 mentoring sessions. As you've already had your first mentoring session, now for mentoring session 2, you should really be tweaking and refining what will go on the display board, what will go in the PowerPoint as it relates to the chosen career profession. Now let me stop here for just a moment, because you can think outside of the box. You're not limited in terms of the scope of the project. These are guidelines or parameters by which you can gauge where you are in terms of assisting the mentee. Now, of course, the theme that I came up with was what I want to be when I grow up. And that can be tweaked to a theme that suits the individual mentee. But this is the overarching theme that you as a mentor need to keep in mind when working with the mentee, to keep them on track and to keep them from veering off into talking about various things that have no bearing on their ability to pursue a particular profession or career. The project components basically need to consist of these essential elements. First, a collage of community persons working in their chosen career path and field. This is very important because oftentimes what happens during the mentoring process is the mentee will actually think of persons who are not in their immediate atmosphere or in their immediate environment, or who can have no direct impact on their ability to achieve said career goals. We want them to actually sit down and think of people who actually work within a specific profession in their immediate area. Of course, these persons can be persons within the same exact community or surrounding community. And of course, if the community is very small, which in our case it is not, then it would be the state. Of course, the next essential component does consist of a collage of persons, or as many persons as possible, from a state or national level. It's always easier to see the bigger picture on the national scale because the mentees, through mass media primarily, are exposed to people who may work in different professions. Of course, the background of their chosen career path or interest needs to be included in the actual display project or PowerPoint presentation. The purpose or why they're choosing this career path, for example, the university or school, college that offers the training, the degree, certification necessary for their career path, a timeline projection that has a beginning, a middle, and an end to give them some idea of how quickly they'll be able to go through this actual training in order to reach their goal. And then possible income projections, future trends, or a needs assessment or needs analysis of someone actually being in this particular career or profession. All of those things are going to be very important for assisting the mentees with seeing their way through to the end of their career goals. The project must also have at least one of these essential components. Hobbies. Hobbies are very important because hobbies can actually contribute to career path development. For example, in my own career path development, I was in pageants, I did plays and musicals, I was into public speaking. All of those things actually now have benefited me in my career path. Even though I'm not a singer, even though I'm not a motivational speaker, or I don't actually do some of those things that I did as hobbies growing up, they benefit me now in my chosen career path. Exploring entrepreneurship and their chosen profession. Many of these students will choose professions that may not necessarily warrant an extensive amount of college education or training. So they may be interested in, for example, becoming a chef. Well, becoming a chef could actually lead to entrepreneurship, an opportunity for them to work for themselves. So you want to definitely, for those who choose areas such as modeling or fashion art design, talk to them about actually exploring this career from an entrepreneur perspective, actually owning their own business. And then last but not least, you can also choose from actual living persons who can assist them in their career path journey. Having this as a part of the display project or PowerPoint presentation can also be beneficial because by having people they can rely on, talk to on a daily basis, or communicate whenever they hit a stumbling block or a challenge, this is going to give the mentee an opportunity to begin thinking about that now, and that's very important for achieving long-term career goals. Of course, that pretty much describes the overall essential components of the project. And as I said, you can go online to Moodle and access the copy of the Mentor-Mentee Project to assist the mentees in developing their projects. I also want to add an additional note. By completing this project, this could also be helpful to you as a mentor because now you can also begin to think about your chosen career path and the steps and processes that it may take for you to reach your particular goal. So I hope that you will take this as an opportunity to refine or even tweak your own career goals and perspectives, and while you're also challenging or assisting the mentees through this process. Okay, of course, if there are any other questions or concerns, you can email me at my email address, which you have, and we'll go from there. Thank you.